Hello Virgo, and welcome to my channel Attila Tarot. In this video we're going to take a look at what kind of energies you can expect in the month of August in the areas of money, career and finance. As usual, this is a general reading, so please take whatever resonates and leave the rest behind. And before we get to it, if you celebrate your birthday in August, definitely want to wish you a very happy birthday. So we're going to start with your oracle card, and the card that has a message for you today is the Fertile Void. Inner winter, rest, patience, potency, secret beginnings. There's a lot of things here to unfold. So the pause, there's definitely pause for alignment and not a stagnation, because this is a card that points to a resting phase in your professional or financial journey. You may feel like nothing is visibly happening, no major breakthroughs, no exciting changes, but beneath the surface, critical inner alignment and groundwork are taking place. It's like winter for a seed. You're not stuck, you're just incubating, right? You're kind of resting. Now, there's also a theme of secret new beginnings, which connects to hidden opportunities are growing. So your current state might appear quiet, but new opportunities, secret beginnings, as you can see, are forming. Now, this can be a very early stage of something, a business idea, a change in your career, a creative pursuit that's not ready to launch, or you might be thinking about leaving your job. Very important for you to trust the timing. And also, patience is your financial superpower now, because rather than pushing hard or forcing outcomes, this card calls for strategic rest and trust in divine timing. Financial pressure or impatience could block your intuition right now. So very important for you to slow down, review, reflect, and conserve your energy for the right moment. There's nothing wrong with having a little rest or a little downtime. But also prepare and do not retreat. Through this time of inward focus, you are not meant to fully withdraw. Use this time to prepare your foundation. Maybe learn something new. Maybe reflect on your career purpose as well. Or make it kind of like a productive rest when you're kind of taking care of those things that you've been putting on hold. So all in all, I think you can expect that some kind of a long-term sustainability will come in. Definitely think about that and start focusing on intentions, and consider some kind of a detox as well that might be happening, because behind the scenes things are moving. Now let's see what the tarot is telling us. In the center of your reading, you do have the Two of Wands. Two of Wands is a card of planning and strategizing. So some of you are definitely thinking about your next move, thinking about whatever you're trying to achieve in your career. Some of you are thinking about changing jobs. Some of you are thinking about starting your own business. There's definitely an early stages of that, because you might be looking around who is hiring. You might be looking around, refreshing your resume. Some of you are doing market research. There's this early phase of strategizing happening. But also with the Two of Wands, very important to think about what is that holds you back, because something might be holding you back to achieve your full potential here. Something that you're kind of sticking to. It might be a title, might be a position, a salary, or something to that nature. But also it might be just that you're at the fork of a road and you just need to make a certain decision. Some of you need to choose between two opportunities, two new ones, an old and a new, start your own business, stay where you are. Whatever it is, you're going to have clear signs that you need to go into a certain direction. The first card of your reading is the Six of Cups. So Six of Cups is a very harmonious, beautiful, loving energy. This might be connected to creativity, children, working with children, having some creative endeavors that you are trying to pursue. But also, this kind of has this very nostalgic feel, going back to the past, thinking the good old times when things seem to be easier. Maybe they were not, but time kind of changes things. But also, some of you might be reconnecting with the past, reconnecting your old dreams, your old wishes as well. Some of you might be meeting somebody that you haven't seen for a while, a friend, an old coworker, a boss, something kind of to that nature. The next card of your reading is the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is a court card, so can be your energy, somebody else's, or just the general energy of the card. What we need to know about this queen, this queen is a go-getter. This queen knows how to get whatever she wants because she's positive, she's radiant, she knows how to use the law of attraction. So from that perspective, she can get the job, the position, the title, whatever she wants. She's also creative, she's also very productive, likes new things, new adventures, and innovations. It can be a leader, a leadership opportunity as well. The next card of your reading is the Knight of Cups. So Knight of Cups is definitely connected to our dreams, our hopes, and long time childhood dreams, especially when you kind of connect it here with that Six of Cups energy. But also, this can be an offer that's being offered to you that comes from the heart, definitely connected to your soul. It's not it's more connected to whatever makes you happy, right? This might be a leadership opportunity, something that you might be wishing for even as a child or for a long time. The next card of your reading is the Knight of Pentacles. So Knight of Pentacles, it is also a court card, so can be your energy, another person's, or just the general energy of the card. What we need to know about this Knight, that this is the perfectionist Knight. This is somebody who makes sure that all the T's are crossed, all the I's are dotted, keeps making the plan, and plan the plan type of thing, because perfectionism is very important for him. And therefore, it takes him a very long time to get going, but once he's on the way, this is a card of long-term guaranteed success. It can be also an offer, like a business offer, a job offer, or a contract. Like, for example, if you're buying, selling property, there might be an offer that is very, very reliable and something that you definitely need to take into consideration. So some of you might be changing directions because of a birth of a child as well. But also, like, you might have these two offers that are showing up. One of them that is represented by the Knight of Pentacles, and the other one that's represented by the Knight of Cups. One of them is bringing you the money, right? That's the Knight of Pentacles. But there's another one that's more connected to your soul, more connected to your heart. And I think in the central, having this Two of Wands energy, you definitely make some kind of a choice, some kind of a decision, which one to go with. For the next spot, we have two cards that came out. You also have the Devil, and you also have the Eight of Swords. Now, there's some similarities between these two cards. Both cards are prompting to a situation when you have hard time seeing a way out of it. You are pretty much feeling bound by something. You are pretty much just kind of thinking that, okay, I'm not able to make a change here because of your circumstances. So let's kind of look at them separately as well. The Devil indicates to when you're obsessed with something, right? You're obsessed and you're kind of overthinking something. Now, this can be perfectionism. It might be that you're just focusing on too much on financials, materialism. The Devil is here to call attention that something is out of balance. Can be connected to mental block, can be connected to any kind of dependency, addiction challenges that some of you might be facing, a toxic work environment, a toxic boss as well, but you're kind of feeling trapped because maybe the money is good. And again, you kind of have it that under that 2 of Wands energy, where we kind of talked about that something is holding you back, and there's some kind of an obsession. But also when you look at the 8 of Swords, the 8 of Swords is all about overthinking, overanalyzing something, and not really seeing the situation as it is. Sometimes because of your overthinking, you might seeing it worse than what it is. So there's definitely that overthinking perspective that's happening here with these cards. Now let's see what's going to be the final outcome of this reading. But before that, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. That's an indication that the reading helped you, and you can also help me to grow this channel to make sure that the message gets out to those who need it the most. For you, it is only costing a push of a button. So I hope that you already pushed those like and subscribe buttons. And don't forget about the comment section. Let me know how this reading is resonating with you. Where are you watching from? And put in some positive affirmations, for example, that I'm able to make a decision easily and effortlessly. I let go of everything that's holding me back. So let's continue this reading for you. The next card of your reading is the 8 of Pentacles. So 8 of Pentacles is all about working hard, putting a lot of hours into something, day and night, and just really working. And this card is all about mastery, perfectionism. And you have kind of here the 2 cards that are talking about perfectionism, right? So somebody, well, you're Virgo, so it's not a surprise that these perfectionism cards are coming out for your sign. And you have here the Devil, which is kind of like obsession. So some of you are very obsessed with perfectionism and making sure that everything is done by the book, etc., etc. But also, when you kind of have the 8 of Pentacles, you're going through similar situations, similar cycles in your life. Because, when you can see that she's doing the same job over and over again. So maybe some of you are doing a work where there's a lot of repetition. Some of you are going through that same negative cycles over and over again with the Devil. And the Devil is always here to warn you that the decision is yours, how long you are staying in that cycle. Because again, the Devil has a positive side, right? We talked about it. Yes, maybe it is a toxic work environment, but maybe you're getting a pretty good money. And that's why you're feeling trapped. But again, the decision is yours, how long you are letting the Devil, the obsession, or the dependency to control you. The next card of your reading is the 9 of Wands, which is a card of the wounded soldier. Somebody who's been through a lot, challenges, difficulties, battles, and they're kind of tired, exhausted. Now, not a surprise, because you have here this very perfectionist energy of working a lot. Like, somebody might be a workaholic as well. From my readers, from my watchers, sorry. And with that 9 of Wands, you're kind of at the verge of giving up on something, giving up on a dream, giving up on something that you've been working towards for a long time. But this card is here to warn you or let you know, do not give up, because you're very close to achieving something, some kind of a breakthrough. Like, obviously, we talked here about that things are not necessarily moving forward with this fertile void card. You're not seeing the breakthrough, but you're going to see it pretty soon, because you're kind of just few steps away from achieving something that you've been working on. And what you've been working on is definitely long-term stability and long-term happiness and prosperity, because the Empress is all about this long-term prosperity. Something is coming into your life and practically brings you long-term happiness, long-term abundance. So very interesting that there's a decision here. So obviously this can be a new job, a new project, a new creative project. When you kind of look at this angle of that Six of Cups and the Empress, there's a lot of creative energy and nurturing energy that kind of makes you on the path of making a decision. But also I'm kind of, because she's pregnant, so there might be a birth of a child here that might be forcing you, or not necessarily forcing you, but kind of prompting you to make some kind of a decision into a new direction. But again, it's gonna be working out for you really well on the long run. You have here two cards that are showing long-term stability and long-term abundance. Now at the bottom of the deck you do have the Ace of Swords. So Ace of Swords is a card that brings new opportunities, new things in our life, new chapters, like all the aces. This is definitely mentally stimulating. This can be a new job, a new project from that perspective. It can be also connected to getting the clarity you need when you have to make this decision. It might be the truth that might be coming out. It can indicate a decision, clarifying conversations, but also can be a contract itself. So some of you might be getting a new opportunity or some kind of a contract that you might not see it right now. Now from this deck, we have here two cards that popped out. You have the New Heights, Ladder of Success, Steady Climb, Solid Grounds, Endure, Exceeds Expectations. So I think you're definitely gonna grow. You're gonna get to new heights in terms of climbing the ladder, and you're definitely gonna exceed expectations. You also have here the Destiny, Wealth through Purpose, Life Path, Mission Fulfilled, Healer, Artist, Self-Employed. So some of you, whatever this new thing is definitely your destiny, right? Your mission, your life mission. Some of you are artists. We kind of talked about that creative energy, and you might be pursuing that, and you may kind of having a hard time. But this can be any kind of life path as well that you might be considering. And obviously, like that self-employed can definitely that Queen of Wands energy as well. But I think whatever this is, you're gonna achieve great success. So that's all I have for you. I hope that this reading helped you, and I'll be able to welcome you again.